So, for some reason, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is not in Super Smash Bros. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is the long-running spin-off series. And yes, other spin-off series have happened like Pokepark, Pokemon Ranger, and various others like Pokemon Swose and Pokemon Shuffle. But most of those games have either died or the series have ended. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon still is ongoing to this day, with a game released recently as the CL, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Deluxe. Why hasn't Pokemon Mystery Dungeon got any representation in Smash Bros? So here's the possibilities. Number one, Sakurai hates the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series. We all know that Sakurai must hate the Mystery Dungeon series, essentially. Considering that there is absolutely no references or anything to do with Mystery Dungeon, despite how big Smash Mystery Dungeon is. The game sold 5 million copies, Explorers Time of Darkness, and Sky sold an extra 1.5 million copies, and a newer one, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX, sold around 1 million copies. Of course, they haven't updated those sales, but I bet the sales are probably around 2 to 3 million copies at this point, already outselling the previous two entries in the series. But here are all the reasons why Mystery Dungeon deserves to have some representation in Smash Bros. Number one, the soundtracks of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon's soundtracks very, very wildly in game. I'm just gonna tell you examples from the first two games alone. The songs Sky Tower, Fight to the Finish, and Legends, I think that song's called like Legends or something. Legends, and of course, Ampranes and Malfunda Peak, are all examples of songs that could be included in this. Again, they could just add like a few songs as well, but the fact that we have no music from Mystery Dungeon ever since, which is something that they sort of include in Brawl, Mystery Dungeon music, is the same. Why don't we have a single track from this series? These at all. Most of the music is some of the best Nintendo has ever made, and the fact that this Mystery Dungeon soundtrack is not available in Smash Bros. Again, basically here, Mystery Dungeon would be a pretty cool stage and pretty cool in Smash Bros. Number two, there'll be some pretty unique stages in Smash Bros. Yep. Just look at the Temple Tower, for example. And also, finally get to see places like the Temple Tower, Sky Tower, and other famous places in the Mystery Dungeon series in Smash Bros. I'm talking about specifically the first two games. I'm not talking about Super Mystery Dungeon or Gates to Infinity. We don't talk about those games here. But yep, games from the first two Mystery songs from at least the first two Mystery Dungeon games could at least get you unique stages in Smash Bros. Temple Tower would be a pretty unique stage. Again, we already have Spill Pillar, but it could just be a stage looking right similar to this stage that someone made online. It could be a bunch of boulders falling around and you fight on a platform, or it could be a traveling stage or a moving stage where you get to the top and the Augur sends you back at the end. There's a lot of unique stages that could make it. Another one could be Dusk Forest or Chasm Cave. Oh yeah, that song should be in the game as well, Chasm Cave. Chasm Cave would be make a pretty unique stage because it's really called Chasm Cave. And of course, it would have that soundtrack as well. Number three, the games are ongoing. Mystery Dungeon franchise is an ongoing franchise. Yes, the last game was a remake, but still proof that Nintendo is still making these games. That these games are still being made. Nintendo still cares. Nintendo and whoever else develops these games and Pokemon Company still care about the series, but for some reason Smash Bros. Does not. I think in the next Smash Bros. Game there needs to be at least one of those songs. There needs to be at least a song from the series, as well. Paper Mario even got representation once Sticker Style came out. Why couldn't Mystery Dungeon? Gates to Infinity came out around the same time as Sticker Style in Japan, but for some reason was excluded from the soundtrack of Smash Bros. And didn't even receive a stage. I just think my theory that is Sakurai does not care about the Mystery Dungeon series or has never played it in history. but at least not point a nod to that series where I think make everybody happy, instead of just ignoring it forever. Maybe the next Smash Bros. Game we could get a Sky Tower stage with, of course, the theme Sky Tower attached with it. And, of course, various other songs for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, considering that DX is the newest game in the franchise. Considering that Smash 6 will not be out for a while, we could be on Explorers remakes, and we could get a Temple Tower stage. But who knows, Mystery Dungeon will probably never get any representation in Smash Bros. Because Nintendo does not really care about the Sakurai does not really care about this series. So that's basically it. Goodbye.